SECURUS Private Limited was founded in 2009 with the mission to ensure security for people and assets through a network of technological and human applications. It is well recognized, serving multinational corporations as well as government agencies.
My name is Kumaran. I'm from SECURUS Private Limited. We deal in security manpower and CCTV, remote monitoring systems, and so on. I was born in Singapore. I was born in Cantonment Road, which is near Tanjong Pagar. And I grew up in a small family. I have a younger brother, my parents. My mom was a housewife. My father was a civil servant. So that's the reason why I joined the civil service after following my father's footsteps. After that, I did my studies around that area. Then I started to work as a security officer when I was 18 years old. And after that, I joined the police force. When I was young, I wanted to be a policeman. And I did achieve that. But when I grew older, I wanted to be a businessman. And I've also achieved that. Before civil service, I was a security officer. When I was 18 years old, I was working for this company, a big security firm. And that prompted my interest in this security business, you see. I was motivated by the boss. I kind of like, wow, so this is how bosses are, that kind of stuff. That was my subconsciously, it was there. In fact, he was my role model. Until now, I talk to him. If I have any issues, any situations, I always call him, seek his advice, and he's always there to help me. So he was one of my big influence. What impressed me about my boss was that he was down to earth. Even though he was having he used to have about 500 to 600 men, but he comes down and talks to all officers, and he was very down to earth. So when I left the civil service, I went into this industry again. I was working as a operation manager. After that, I became a general manager. Then after which, I was in this industry for more than 10 years. Then my wife just told me, since you have been here for so long, why don't you start yourself? Then she encouraged. My parents supported me. My in-laws supported me financially, because it's a pretty huge investment to start off a security company, you see. And borrowing here from my parents, from my in-laws, I started this business. And within a span of 5 years, we have grown. The reason why I was interested in the security business was, as what I mentioned earlier, I saw this guy, his name is Krishnamurthy. That from young, I wanted to be my own boss. So my first job was in the security industry. That's the reason why it prompted me to come into this business. And when I came into this business, I find it very meaningful, because it's very challenging, at the same time meaningful, because you are giving a lot of opportunities to a lot of people to come into this industry. And I have some officers who came from rank and file, just like me. And some of them are operation managers, some of them are operation executives, that kind of stuff. When initially I started this business, we had a hard time getting contracts, because they were telling us that it's a new company and so on. But I and my wife, we did not just give up like that. We just kept on moving and moving, and we had a big break from the government side. In fact, they supported us a lot. Then from there, we kind of grew. And basically, the thing is that never to give up. Just keep on moving, keep on knocking on doors, and I'm here today talking to you guys. Now I have about 200 men, and I provide to big MNCs and government agencies. MNCs like Singapore American School, government agencies like Singapore Land Transport Authority. We were doing these remote monitoring systems What happens was basically we will be monitoring all the sites. We have about 30 over sites with cameras, and we have a command center where my guys will monitor, live monitoring. And the unique thing about this particular project is that some of the sites we don't have electricity supply, so we use solar and batteries, that kind of stuff, and we have patrol team. So if people were to come in, the command center will be able to track, and our response team will react to the situation if there's any situation down there. I've even done for the SEA Games and Singapore Formula 1, we also provided guards. Okay, when security officers join us, they are supposed to have 2 modules, the basic modules. Normally what we will do is some of them have already been trained, they join us straight, or if they are not trained, we will send them for courses. Then they join us, and maybe after say about 6 months to 1 year, they are good, we will send them for more courses. And from there, we will monitor them. As what I've mentioned earlier, I have some guys from security officers, they became operation executive, operation managers. We would like to bring our own people in from junior position to senior position, you see. Basically, the difference I have with my competitors is this. I rely not only on manpower, I also rely on technology. So just like I've mentioned earlier about Singapore Land Authority, we use something different. If I were to use manpower, it's going to be a lot of men down there. So we are able to cut down on the manpower, and the job scope is a bit different. So we can attract a lot of officers like that, you see. So this is my forte. Definitely, I'm very happy. We have achieved 5 years A, which is a big achievement by itself. For the security industry, if you get an A, you're one of the elite guys. And obviously, we will grow bigger, much bigger. We would like to double our manpower. My target is about 500 men. Working for yourself, you need to be self-motivated. You need to be driven because you are responsible for a lot of people. For else, working for somebody is a kind of 8 to 5 kind of job, you see. But at the end of the day, you have small responsibility compared to being a businessman. For myself, I have a lot of responsibility. I have to think about my officers. I have to think about so many staff who are working for me. So whatever decision I make, I need to be very careful when I make decisions. Yeah. Basically, in this business, you must know your men. You must have a personal touch with your guys. That is very important. If you don't have the personal touch, you don't know what's going on. So for myself, even though I have 200 men, I go to all my sites. I visit them. And in business, you just got to do it. Initially, it's tough. But once you achieve it, the reward is great, you see. Personal satisfaction is there. And basically, business is about not yourself. It's a teamwork. I'm here today is because of my officers, my managers, my general managers, my staff. So it's a team effort. It's not one-man show. Business is about team effort. And as a leader, just do it.